Hey, good morning. Rod's Books and Relics. I'm down here a few minutes early before I open the shop today. I wanted to show you probably one of my favorite sections in the store, from which I never sell a book. Of course, that might be because it's on the bottom shelf here amidst all the Western Americana. But I have a small section and I don't even have it labeled. That would probably help too, you know what I mean? Books about books. Steinbeck fiction. The know-it-all, one man's humble quest to read the entire Encyclopedia Britannica. Writing historical fiction. There's some, books in here about how to give you the tips how to write as well. From Puritanism to postmodernism, a history of American literature. Just a whole cross-section of books about books. Book finds, how to buy and sell used and rare books. That was an interesting read. It's been about 25 years since I read it. Nancy Pearl, Book Crush. She's that librarian that had a little moment of fame several years ago. The Modern Library. 200 Best Novels in English since 1950. Reader's Encyclopedia. What is that? You can look up anything like The Razor's Edge, Somerset Maugham. Just a good reference. Junior Book of Authors. What was this book? The List of Books, a library of over 3,000 works. Bibliography, basically a bibliography. Imagine a library that holds every book ever written anywhere in the world. What have we got here? A Writer's Paris, a guided journey for the creative soul. Man, that'd be cool. Following the footsteps of Gertrude Stein, Ernest Hemingway, all those other literary giants. Great books, My Adventures with Homer, Rousseau, Woolf, and Other. The Flowering of New England. Here's another one I read. Slightly Chipped. Lawrence and Nancy Goldstone. They're the ones that wrote that other one, Used and Rare. The Alphabetization of the Popular Mind. And we have books on creative writing, writing from personal experience, James Joyce. Book Analyzing the Scarlet Letter. Reason I'm going through these, one of the reasons I wanted to make this video and going through these at the moment is I am going to move them into a little more prominent place. It'll be an interesting experience. Not experience. Well, it might be an interesting experience. It'll be an interesting experiment and see if any of them sell. Charles Dickens, Bookstore, The Life and Times of Jeanette Watson and Books and Company. Writing to Learn, Marshall Plan for Novel Writing. Author Evan Marshall play on Secretary of State George Marshall after the World War II and the helping to rebuild Western Germany. It's clever pun. Maryland Wits and Baltimore Bards, a literary history. Surely Edgar Allan Poe's in there somewhere. The Book on the Bookshelf. One Person and Another, on Writers and Writing. And what's this last book hidden back here? About Books. Look at that cute little book. A Gathering of Essays. Man, you read all this pile of books here, you'd be smarter than 99% of the population. And this will also enable me to expand my Western Americana section. Oh, here's a couple more. Idiot's Guide to American Literature. And you've got to read this book. Oh, that's by that Jack Canfield and author of Chicken Soup for the Soul. 55 people tell the story of the book that changed their life. That's kind of a... Well, he hit it big with that Chicken Soup for the Soul, did he not? Anyway, we'll see. And if, books about books. If you can't go to a bookstore and do some book hunting, book shopping, you can read a book about somebody going to a bookstore and doing some book shopping. And if you stayed with me this far, don't smash the subscribe button. You're not a Hulk. Gently tap it like the cultured individual that you are.